guys? I haven't been on in a while. I know I said I'd go live the exact next day, but that night, but I was in a car accident actually. Like on the 16th, we're going to court. Uh, and all that good stuff. Well, it's not good, but you know what I mean. It's a phrase of words. So I'm reacting to this video. Anna, that Star Wars girl is insecurity personified by, No Faith. But, yeah, I like Anna, that Star Wars girl. She has good takes on Star Wars. Star Wars had been kind of shit lately. And, she pointed that out. She just doesn't say it's bad. She makes arguments and all that. But this guy's saying she's a bad person. And let's find out if she is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've been maybe whatever.
Alright, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this chick ever again because I think it's at the peak of just sadness when it comes to this chick. Listen, we have done this for years. We've all had our videos roasting Anna, that Star Wars girl. And I'm going to put this to bed and move on with some reviews. I have things that... by the way, I am going to make a Last Jedi discussion that needs to be discussed. I know I'm not the biggest fan of The Last Jedi, but I actually now understand and have a deeper respect for the message of that movie because of how much Rian Johnson literally said all these things that these moronic YouTubers, including that Star Wars girl, is saying now.
I mean, I would like you to explain how she's a moron. I don't think she's a moron.
Oh, you hate fan service? You think it's all repetitive? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go mail in your apology to Rian Johnson because that was The Last Jedi. Literally saying that shit, you fucking idiot.
What? Let's hear that again.
Apology to Rian Johnson because that was The Last Jedi. Blah. Yeah, go mail in your apology to... Oh, you hate fan service? You think it's all repetitive? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go mail in your apology to Rian Johnson because that was The Last Jedi. Literally saying that shit, you fucking idiot.
So, The Last Jedi was saying fan service was bad while doing fan service. This is a recent video, by the way. And how did that make sense? You can't say that it can't be the thing you're saying bad things about. Well, you can, but hey, how you doing? But let's just keep going. Maybe I interrupted his argument.
But anyways, I'm gonna just get on this.
No, that was it. The Last Jedi was saying that fan service is bad while doing fan service, apparently.
One of the most insecure, childish women I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's saying something. I've seen some really...
Again, I would like you to make arguments, because it sounds like you're just being rude to be rude.
Stupid people. I'm not the brightest bulb around. I'm not. But, dude, come on.
I'll explain why the Jedi... what fan service is in Last Jedi. You have the two sons... And, that's all I really would need to say, but, you have, Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber again, the blue one.
Where do we begin? I don't care if you don't like Ahsoka. I don't care what you like or dislike.
You clearly do, because you made this video. If you didn't care, you wouldn't make this video. It's okay if you care. It's okay.
Understand why you make accusations of ripoffs. First of all, to explain to the room, you want to know something? You want to know why Clerks did a scene talking about Star Wars fans versus Lord of the Rings fans? Because George Lucas based Star Wars pretty heavily on a few things. Kurosawa, human history, basically. But a lot of it was Kurosawa. Dune,
Okay. What? Oh, for the people that weren't here earlier, sorry I wasn't here that one day I said I would be. I got into a car accident that day. It was an whole issue. I I have a moving company, and we were on the way to it. Sorry, there was a notification.
Want to know something? You want to know why Clerks did a scene
Nothing.
talking about Star Wars fans versus Lord of the Ring fans? Because George Lucas based Star Wars pretty.
So a guy talked about Star Wars fans versus Lord of the Rings fans, and he talked about that because of this other thing.
Heavily on a few things. Kurosawa.
Because he based it off something.
A lot of it was Kurosawa.
Okay.
Tolkien. Yes. Effing Tolkien. Do you understand how influential J.R.R. Tolkien actually is? J.R.R. Tolkien probably.
What did that have to do with whether Ahsoka is bad or not?
Most of fucking sci-fi. Tolkien.
We haven't even started to talk about any of that Star Wars score yet. We're 2 minutes into a 15-minute video. We haven't even talked about why in that Star Wars score it's bad.
Probably Tolkien might be the godfather, literally, of sci-fi, along with Frank Herbert.
Tolkien, no, he didn't make sci-fi. He made medieval stuff. No, he would.
In fact, you know what? I think he put it over. He is the ultimate guy. You wouldn't have Game of Thrones. You wouldn't have the Lord of the Rings movies. You wouldn't have shit if it was for Tolkien.
I mean, you might have Game of Thrones. You never know. But, okay, that's nitpicking. Let's say you wouldn't.
Tolkien inspires everyone. So the idea was so funny that Clerks did it, and they're like having a bunch of. You ever see the meme of called Two Dumb Fucks Fighting? That's Star Wars fans trying to talk about Lord of the Rings. You know, trying to. It's just making fun of fandom.
I would like you to make arguments, please. Why are Star Wars fans bad? Please.
Yeah. First of all, most of these sci-fi projects are very similar. They're actually eerily similar. Because they're all kind of based around and inspired by the same books from before. So I've learned this recently. I started really thinking about a broad sense of sci-fi. It's all based on the same shit.
No, I don't agree with that. The Babylon 5 is really different from The Expanse, which is really different from Star Wars, which is really different from Star Trek. You should go watch all of those. By the way,
the difference is
they're really good. Babylon 5. Oh, and Battlestar Galactica. You should also watch that.
I'm not sitting here mad about it, and I'm not sitting here trying to fucking go rip off. First of fucking all, inspiration versus a rip off is classified by this. And inspiration is what drives you to make something. And
inspiration is what drives you to make something. Yes, I would agree with that.
Pay homage and you make nods to it. That is what.
You don't have to make nods to it. It's just something that inspires you.
Dave Filoni did with Lord of the Rings. You know what? That's what he did with that statue, with that stance when he's putting the hand out. That is a nod to Lord of the Yes.
Okay.
It's not a rip-off, you idiot. That's a respectful nod because Dave Filoni is a Lord of the Rings.
Just ripping off the thing is a respectful nod. I don't know about that. I don't think it is. Just doing the thing that was done before, it's not. It doesn't. It just hey. It just hey. I remember this thing because you're just showing the iconography. You're not You're not doing anything more than that. You're just showing the thing from before.
Fan. And the fact that George Lucas himself is a Tolkien lover. Duh. But you have to explain it to a bunch of morons who say they know more, and then they insult you.
Again, attacking fans? Why are we doing
Like she
this?
said, "Oh, you Google the Mortis gods." No, I'm not stupid like you, sweetheart. I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Congratulations? What?
You didn't even know what your fucking own franchise is based on, but you're gonna sit here and talk shit to me. Okay. I'm not mad about that, by the way. I just find it fucking.
Send. I would like to hear Anna that Star Wars Girl's reaction to this video. So, this will probably never get sent. But, obviously don't attack this person. But I would just like her reaction to it. It's, what's the channel? It's, Anna that Star Wars Girl is insecurity personified by no faith. They have about 353 subscribers. Well, I would just like to know what she thinks.
It's funny, someone's own hubris being thrown at you just because they can't handle the fact that they look dumb. And they do this to themselves because they say this shit outward. By the way, it wasn't even her own original thought. She just took it from Gary. And she goes and says, well, anyone could have thought. Yeah, stupid.
I feel like I'm mixing a big context here.
You want to know why?
Trust me, you're gonna just because you can't see the screen. There's nothing on the screen in this video. They're just a screenshot of the actually a phone screenshot because it's got the two black. Here, I'll show you. It's literally just this the whole time. So you're not missing anything. But and it's its phone screen. It was apparently 554 when you did this. And it's live, apparently, because it changed from 553 to 554.
You know why? Because it's a direct homage. Yes, Dave Filoni is a fucking Lord of the Rings nerd.
Okay, what does being a Lord of the Rings nerd have to do with making good content?
Jesus Christ, man. Like, what do you want to go
making good Star Wars content, I mean.
Sue Game of Thrones? You want to go sue Game of Thrones for being the more adult version of goddamn Lord of the Rings? You want J.R.R. Martin?
Why are we, who's talking about suing people? I would like to know this.
Get sued? Because it's just fucking dumb. This is ridiculous. Anyway, she goes and says all this shit. Right now she's doing her little stream talking about her numbers and why they dip. I'll tell you why your numbers would dip, because people have caught on to your BS content. Yes, you have done less content and less videos. Good for you. Yet no one cares. The reason that people are catching on to your shit because you literally are just so easy to freaking trigger.
What does she do? Tell me what she has done wrong, please. I would like to know, honestly. I like Anna.
B, you're not intelligent.
I mean, I would, if I had to criticize Anna, I would say she's a bit too soft on Star Wars because she likes Baby Yoda, but that's really small because Baby Yoda designed to be cute.
You think you are, but you're so easily debunked. Fucking Christ.
Well, debunker, tell me something she said that was wrong.
Yeah, and it is the worst part. Those monuments are not any bit like the same as the Lord of the Rings. First of all,
I thought you just said they were like them. Didn't you just say that it was a homage?
When you're showing pictures of the Lord of the Rings statues, that's a very nice, vibrant picture, sunny, beautiful. When you show the shots at the end of Ahsoka, very dim, very dark, ominous, because Abeloth is coming. That's what they're doing. The father is pointing at the tomb of Abeloth, the evil, dark, corrupted spirit of the mother. Why I had to explain that, I don't know why. I thought she was a Star Wars expert.
Well, that isn't canon anymore. We don't know any of this.
So then you go out of your way and talk about how we're all dumb and blah, 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 and we're all crazy, because that's what Anna does. Anna's done this for 3 years. it's to the point where it's kind of just old. No, we're not weird. We just think that you're an idiot, and we're tired of you talking down to people like you know what you're talking about. And you're a hypocrite. You want to talk about fan service. Fan service. Fan service. Okay. So you dare get on your high horse and disparage those who actually are emotional over seeing Ezra Bridger back, seeing all the things that they love come back from Rebels, which is your fucking ass just shooting out your fucking tears going,
Alright, okay, yeah, I agree. Baby Yoda is designed to be cute, and that's really all. And she is a bit soft on that. And, but you can, I think they didn't do much with Ezra Bridger. I mean, it would literally, the interaction between, Sabine and Ezra Bridger is, high. That's it. They wasted their potential, I feel like.
shut the fuck up. Do you know how aggravating you really are as a human being? How much
But, yeah, I guess that's hypocritical. Yes, I would say that.
Aggravating to be right next to you. Shooting the side of your mouth. Talking about how fans are acting and blah, blah, they're falling for this bullshit, blatant fucking nostalgia bait. Well, I guess you're the biggest sucker of all, Luke Skywalker simp. But hey, I'm not mad.
She wasn't talking about Luke Skywalker. She was talking about Baby Yoda.
Mad about that. Because I cried too. The difference is...
What did he say?
I'm debate. Well, I guess you're the biggest sucker of all, Luke Skywalker simp. But hey, I'm not mad about that. Because
You certainly sound
I
mad.
cried too. The difference is, I don't disparage those who are being emotional over it. Good for them. Dude, Luke Skywalker came back.
You just called Anna the biggest sucker of them all. You disparaged her.
Who wouldn't be happy? But my problem is, you are the same idiot that Nick. In fact, if you go back to her content from 2-3 years ago, dude, she's literally advocating, give the fans what they want. Give them what they want. This chick destroyed The Last Jedi, yet she's sitting here speaking on talking points from Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi. You don't like nostalgia bait. You don't like repetitive storylines. You don't like this. You don't like that. Wow, it's almost as if you're Rian Johnson and you're about to go make The Last Jedi and go talk about how the Jedi need to go die off already. I mean, let's just get on with it.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, you did that sting for all of you watching this? I need to... Wow, it's almost as if you're Rian Johnson and you're about to go make the last talking points from Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi. You don't like nostalgia bait. You don't like repetitive storylines. You don't like this. You don't like that. Wow, it's almost as if you're Rian Johnson and you're about to go make The Last Jedi and go talk about how the Jedi need to go die off already. I mean, let's just get on with it.
No.
Oh, you did that sting for all of you watching this? Is it registered yet to how fucking hypocritical these idiots are? My God. Then their fans are so stupid as well. This is literally...
Actually, go message No Faith. I would like to talk to him. Because I would like, this feels like it's very off the cuff, and I would like to talk to him. Maybe all of this isn't as bad as it sounds. You know? If you didn't hear me, I would like you to go to No Faith, and that Star Wars Girls Insecurities Personified, and tell him I would like to talk to him, because I definitely feel like this, this is off the cuff. He wouldn't really say this, you know? You can say things you can say things when your passions are high and all that stuff. So I think this sounds worse than what he would actually say.
Really, the actual language of their fans. Woke, triggered. You're missing the point.
I agree with this. I don't like just saying triggered or woke. I like people saying, you know, oh, you're woke because you do this, that, or the other thing, or you're triggered because you do this, that, or the other thing. You know, I like reasons, so I agree with him.
Even though they don't have a point, over and over and over and over. The more repetitive than Star Wars here, over and over and over and again and again. It's like, dude, I had to tell some dude 4 times, bro, you're not Ethan Van Sciver. You're not that guy.
I don't know who he is, so I can't say anything about that.
I don't think I need to hear you talk about wokeness when you don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. I'm coping. This dude literally had a diatribe about why gatekeeping needs to happen so nerds like us can handle Star Wars and not the mainstream media. Yeah, because you're the one coping, you freaking idiot. Yep.
I think you should gatekeep the things that you like, or else bad things are gonna happen to it. Like Star Wars. Too many people with agendas tried to pull it in different directions, then it got awful. The writing got awful. I think if you want to keep what you like yours, you should gatekeep the hell out of it. Say, hey, no, this is how it is, and you cannot change it. With the Rings of Power, too. There's a way you could add black people into Lord of the Rings, or add whatever agenda, or, you know, but you can't. 600 years ago, it's not Chicago, right? It's not full of all this diverse people. It took time for people to travel. And in Tolkien's world, there are, like, the Middle East, the Easterlings, or whatever they're called, and they're all black people. But they're in different places because, well, Lord of the Rings is about Europe, right? But they're out there, and they're referenced in the Silmarillion very, very tangentially, not very much, but they're in there, and if you want to tell a story about them, you could. Or if you want, you definitely could.
If you guys ever watch Fanboys, remember that scene where the and I always use this as an example because this is exactly the fucking mentality of these dweebs. Remember that scene where the girl feigns like she's gonna, pop her top off and to Jay Baruchel and the rest of those idiots, and she flips them off. Those girls are now Star Wars fans, and those dudes cannot handle it. So of course they're freaking insecure. They're mad. Who cares? Why are you so pressed? First of all, who's stopping you dorks from watching what you want to watch and loving what you want? No one. Not a damn thing. You think I let any of you idiots stop me from rewatching through Star Wars? Hell,
well, what's stopping me is the writing got bad. The characters were ruined. Like Luke Skywalker would turn into a husk of himself. And you could do that, but obviously you need the context of it. You need to why did Luke Skywalker turn into a hermit? Well, this, that, and the other thing, But we just skipped to the end, and we never got to the bridging point.
I would say my own issue with Star Wars, I was about done with the franchise. I stopped watching it. I was done. I did more in like 6 months not watching Star Wars, and you idiots did complaining about it. Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's all we do. All we do is complain. We don't make any arguments. We never say anything that's wrong with it. We just complain.
I always admit this story. The minute it wasn't even Fallen Order, because Fallen Order I was excited about, and I was one of the only things I cared about was the Jedi Fallen Order, seeing Cal Kestis, seeing what they were going to do. Jedi Survivor revived the love for Star Wars that I had. That fucking storyline.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see your subscription. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't see your subscription. Thank you for subscribing, Karan Ali. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. If you're still here, put your name in the chat, and everyone go and subscribe to him, because I think he's an actual YouTuber. At least that's what, every time someone subscribes to me, they get I get an extra notification from extra YouTubers. So everyone go subscribe to them.
See what they were going to do. Jedi Survivor revived the love for Star Wars that I had. That fucking storyline. A video game of all fucking things, right? But that right there is the difference between me and you idiots. I genuinely want to be happy watching this shit. You people...
I think that's your problem. You want to like it. I think you're saying, I like this. I like this. You know? And I think if you saw how bad the writing is, you would, or you said you did, you just don't care. You know? You can like whatever you want, but I think that shows your hand by saying, I want to like this. What do you say exactly?
I genuinely want to be happy watching this shit.
Yeah, you want to be happy watching it. You want to like it. So I think that causes you to ignore some of the flaws.
You people praise being cynical and miserable about it. And that's disgrace.
What? No. We criticize what we love because we want it to be better. We want Star Wars to be better. I want The Expanse to come out with a 7th season because I love that show. You know? I want Star Trek to be better. I want Lord of the Rings to be better. I wish the Game of Thrones would be better. I love... You know? You criticize what you love. If you never criticize what you love, I don't think you love it.
Graceful. And you think you're original for doing it, but you're not. You are literally just a South Park episode they've already...
Why? I want to hear that again.
Praise being cynical and miserable about it. And that's disgraceful. And you think
why is it disgraceful to criticize stuff?
Original for doing it, but you're not.
Why we... Who says we're trying to be original?
You are literally just a South Park episode they've already done. You ever heard of the episode called You're Getting Old? I know I use a lot of references for pop culture, but this is what I do. Watch that episode. That's what you people are. You're just a bunch of fucking morons with shit going into your ears and mouth. All you hear is shit. Everything tastes...
It sounds like you're just being rude and you don't make many references.
It's like shit. It's all shit. That's it. Okay, cool.
We have actual arguments. You haven't made many arguments. And the arguments you did make, they weren't about our arguments.
It's called being a cynical asshole. That's the point of that episode, to make fun of people like you. And you guys think you're on the in crowd. No, you're exactly what freaking artists have been making fun of for years. No one wants to be a Debbie Downer, bro.
You're right. Just love content. Consume content and get excited. Consume product and get excited for next product. This is that guy.
No one wants to be by a Debbie Downer. Then you got this chick over here talking shit, talking about how we're all weird and blah, blah, blah. And the worst part about it is, if I were on a mic right now with that chick, I'd smoke her. It wouldn't be hard.
That's why I would like you two to go let's enter that sword, go this video. I would love for them to have a conversation. And apparently he did too. So, signal boost that idea. Obviously don't go after this person.
Because if I were to pinpoint that scene, it's not even the same scene. It's just the only similar thing between that and the Lord of the Rings scene with the statues is the...
I mean, I don't think he would smoke her, but I think that would just be an interesting argument.
Dance, which is a direct nod, yes. Who cares? Who fucking cares? It's called inspiration. Grow up. You're an artist and you don't even understand that. How are you an artist, by the way? And you don't even understand what inspiration means. Ironic. But you want to come out and talk about how we're all dumb. The legend that I Google my shit. Shut your ass up.
You Google it. That makes you the smartest person about the said thing. because I googled it.
You're such a pretentious piece of dog crap. It's funny. Well, you know what? Why don't you Google what the fuck aliens about while you're sitting there shooting your mouth off about how you hate the fact that they're talking about corporations in a new alien show. Wham! Corporations have always been the antagonist of the Alien franchise. How many times have we said this? The aliens, the xenomorphs, if they're not even the Yautjas and all this, they're not the villains.
I mean, the aliens are kind of the villains. I mean, they're trying to kill them. I wouldn't call them their friends.
Corporation's the villain. I would say Rhea Ripley. My God. And what did Ellen Ripley say? At least they're not out there fucking each other over for a percentage. Because you can't really tell me that a basically machine of an organism just made to eat, consume, and process and rebirth is evil. They just...
I mean, if you're trying to kill me, and that's the purpose of trying to do, I think it's evil to me. I mean, let me think about that. If a bear wanted to kill me, and that's his only goal, I don't think it would be evil. I would definitely want to kill it. No, I don't think it's evil. But I think definitely force. The aliens are definitely a force that need to be gone.
Are what they are, just organisms.
Bears are okay, though.
They are. But having a mind of your own and choosing to do what Weyland has done, that is evil. And thus, they've always been the main issue when it comes to the Alien franchise. Every plot line, every storyboard, every goddamn word, Weyland-Yutani is behind the fact that you're dealing with a xenomorph. The reason you're dealing with a xenomorph is because of misinformation that was said purposely by Weyland-Yutani, or the fact that
I haven't seen the movies in a long time, so I have nothing to say about this.
Their own droids, or the fact that they don't give a damn about your well-being. Or they would rather literally keep you alive to use the aliens as a weapon. They don't care. Every movie, all four, cut, paste in a row. Corporation. And this chick sitting here whining about the fact that Noah Hawley wants to explore the corporations and how they fuck people over.
Well, I think a lot of times they do explore it. It's just a really easy well to go to. You know, corporation bad, must stop corporation. That's really easy well to go to. And the fact that Disney does it a lot is really hypocritical.
But you talk down to people, well, shit, you know. The chick literally bashed fucking Prey before it came out. Wrong. You freaking talked about how Dune was ripping off Star Wars, and despite the fact that Star Wars is, I guess, in your own mind, in your own deluded head, ripping off Dune.
I mean, you can rip off something that was inspired by something else. Can't rip off the thing it was inspired by. That's possible.
No.
I don't know much about Dune or Star Wars and what's going on there, but that is possible.
Yeah. Inspiration, stupid. Girl can't even get her terms right. Jawa Land Cruiser. What the fuck's a Jawa Land Cruiser, by the way? It's called a Sandcrawler. Jesus Christ.
I mean, the names aren't very important as long as you know what the person is talking about.
Cal Kestis would be ashamed of you. Better yet.
Cal Kestis would be ashamed of you. I bet she's really hurting from that.
Got a better one for you guys. Remember that time she sat there and she complained about Han Solo getting smacked by Leia and tried to make this whole big deal about it? If she actually sat there and put the research in, maybe you could have Googled this, because Xander Hall Googled this, you moron, and actually figured this out and debunked you. Guess Google's a great tool, huh? That was a ruse. Leia set that all up in that comic book. She set her and Han set the...
Are we talking about the movie or comic book? I'd like to know, because you can't reference the comic books. At least that's the standard I go by. You can't reference the comic book to fix the movie.
To get past the guards. Because that's what they would do. So, it's shit like that I've watched this chick do over 3 to 4 years that my memory is trapped of this idiot.
Oh yeah, we're done with that guy. I only have a few seconds left. But, we're gonna react to another one of his videos. Wait, what was that one? So, how was everyone doing here? Ooh! Okay, we're gonna react to, nerd culture with such a mistake. Star Wars fans got what they deserve. I'd like to know what it says in that one.
It is no secret. I absolutely hate nerds, and I can't stand to be around them. So let's go into...
Thank you for subscribing. If you're a subscriber, Inton Norwegian. Please put your name in the chat. It's Newton Ner 1S subscribed, and this guy looks to be a YouTube channel. So subscribe to him definitely. And then we're reacting to another video. This guy actually had an icon. Actually, I will put the name of the channel. I don't think I can comment. Okay. Just go subscribe to that guy. Next one.
It is no secret. I absolutely hate nerds, and...
Again, this video doesn't really have any images other than the Ahsoka. Just this. I'll tell you if there's any more images. But,
It is no secret. I absolutely hate nerds, and I can't stand to be around them. But let's go into why I hate Star Wars fans and nerds in general. Nerds suck, bro. I have come to the conclusion that it's not just Star Wars fans. I know...
Okay, he creating his argument.
I pick on them the most because they are the most disgusting fandom, and also they're the fandom that literally victimize themselves and then act like the victims. They're the reason that Disney Star Wars has the rights to Star Wars because George Lucas got sick of these people.
No, George Lucas. I don't know why he did. Okay, let's say he did.
They still haven't figured it out. They still haven't figured it out. It's great. It's actually great how Star Wars fans are mad, but haven't figured it out that they need to look in the mirror why you're suffering. Even though it's like, oh, boo-hoo, Star Wars isn't good to you no more. Oh, you're a grown man. Go watch something else.
You're right. You're a grown man. Go watch something else. You don't want good content out there. You don't want good media. Just when something goes bad, leave it and go somewhere else, you know? You're right. Things aren't made for... You never want things to get better. It's awful to want things to get better, actually. And you're stupid for wanting that.
Totsy. Anyway, I hate nerds, man.
You hear that? Inton, you're stupid for wanting things to get better.
I don't understand where this came from, but like, you know, I don't talk about this guy anymore because Lich like screwed me over, but Twitch wasn't bullshitting on, it's how you shouldn't have ever mainstream nerd culture. And it's not because of like the people that are now fans. No, it's because of the nerds in general. First of all, there's a hierarchy to things in life. People who are insufferable as fuck kind of get checked and dealt with, right? When you stop doing that because you call some of it, all of it bullying, when, by the way, I do agree there are people who got bullied for being nerds. It's not right at all. But I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to see why some of you kind of got checked.
Bullying is bad. But I think it...
You kind of need it.
What the fuck? Okay.
Bullying, when, by the way, I do agree there are people who got bullied for being nerds. It's not right at all. But I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to see why some of you kind of got checked. You kind of need it. First of all, I can see exactly why someone like that Star Wars girl got...
Oh! You know, I think bullying is bad. This is his argument. I think bullying is bad, but some of you kind of needed it, and I think it's good. That's awful. Why?
Shit on. Have you been around? Have you seen this chick? She's insufferable as fuck. Holy shit. I can only imagine to be around someone that thinks that they know, like they have to know it all about everything, and they don't know shit. It's like Neil deGrasse Tyson without the actual intelligence.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Involved.
I thought you were the one that was particular about names.
That guy's insufferable too, good lord. But at least he's actually intelligent. God damn.
So, you're insufferable if you're not intelligent, and insufferable if you're intelligent. It's just better since you're intelligent. Right.
I can sympathize with people who have to be around these people personally. From just a YouTube perspective, oh my God, have mercy. Second of all, oh my lord, the complaining. These people complain more about like their nerd shit instead of actually going out and like watching something different. This is the
just right. You person right here. You want something to get better? No, you suck. Go watch something else. It's gotten bad. You see? You're a bad person watching. No, seriously. It's okay to want things to get better.
Of an idiotic nerd, which is most of these people to begin with. If we complain loud enough, they'll change it.
You're right. So, criticizing things is bad. Wait.
Oh, you fuck. Which is most of these people to begin with. If we complain loud enough, they'll change it. No, you fucking idiot. We're in capitalism. Do you want to know how they'll change it? Stop paying them.
Yes. Okay, so how do you get people to stop paying them? You talk about it, how it's bad, and convince other people that don't see the badness. And convince them not to pay for the thing. Well, that's not what I like to do. I like saying the flaws, and you decide if it's bad or not. You decide if you like to keep watching it. Because I think that's the best way to do it. I just say what's wrong with it, and you decide. I can't change your opinion of something. I can't change your... Yeah, I can't. I can only tell you what's there, and then you make a decision for yourself.
Go watch something else, you freaking moron. You know, say what you want, Ethan Van Sciver. I got nothing really against the dude, but I get other people who do. At least he actually practices what he preaches. You motherfuckers, you talk all the shit and you don't actually practice anything. I love when people like that Star Wars girl or this other stupid dumb fucking personality or Mauler or Geeks and Gamers talk shit about Star Wars, and yet they're still watching it. You're still sitting on your freaking lazy ass watching it.
And they have to watch the content in order to criticize it, don't they? They want it to be better. They want to talk about it. How do you talk about it? By watching it.
Yeah.
And they reference sometimes that they don't actually pay for it. And a pirate ship dropped it off them. So they're not even paying for it.
It's not like you guys are reviewers.
They're not even paying the company.
You're not legit reviewers. First of all, you're watching it. It's not like you guys are reviewers. You're not legit reviewers. First of all, your reviews suck. I know.
So what is a... So to review something is to talk about it, right? So they're to talk about and criticize it. So the reviewers.
More about movies than you guys are reviewers. You're not legit reviewers. First of all your reviews suck. I know more about movies than you idiots.
Well, okay, that's your opinion.
Pay attention to them. Please. I review movies on a much higher fucking level than you idiots ever could. I don't overanalyze Star Wars myself.
I think you don't. You barely make any references and you just slag off the person most of the time.
Feel intelligent. That's pathetic. I challenge myself. I actually watched Under the Silver Lake. I'm going to watch it again in the near future to review it.
Congratulations, you watched something.
I understand how painful that movie is, but actually I watched like work with so much underneath shit you have to pay attention to. But oh my god, it's painful. God, it's painful. You people couldn't get through like 30 minutes of that shit without having to go fucking. It's boring. It's woke. I bet the first insult that comes out of these idiots' mouths is Under the Silver Lake is woke. I would laugh my ass off, even though it's really not. I'm just saying that's how dumb these people are. Let alone that, these people talk down to everyone. That's why I really can't stand them. And that's kind of why I take shots at them. Because you guys talk down to everyone.
Again, I would like references to that.
Talk about Star Wars. First of all, Anna, that Star Wars girl, or Mahler, all you people made your fucking careers, geeks and gamers included, by attacking people for liking The Last Jedi.
No, you don't. They don't attack people. They talk about the movies. They don't attack anyone. They criticize people's videos. They don't attack the person. They criticize the people's videos. And then they criticize the movie. That's all they do. They talk about the flaws.
And saying that they all had no taste. Those people all hit back. Yeah, it wasn't just, oh, if you don't like this movie, you're a racist. No. Let me make this very fucking clear. This all started over fandom wars. This all started over fucking bunch of fucking loser nerds getting all butthurt over The Last Jedi. And
you're right. Nobody made any arguments. Nobody said, hey, the hyperspace kamikaze, it's stupid and ruined the stakes for previous movies. And the fact that Finn and Rose, don't just save fucking animals and don't save slaves, because fuck the slaves, right? And Rose teaches that, war is bad, even though Finn should know war is bad because he escaped a actual empire or a aspiring to be one, because and like, why didn't the dreadnought shoot the Leia's ship and the planet instead? Well, those aren't real arguments, and you're a fucking nerd. That's what you are. I didn't make any arguments just now.
And anyone that happened to like that pile of crap, they went all ape shit on. And it devolved to this. I always find it funny when I see some chick like that Star Wars girl, I see some idiot like
he said that a lot. Some chick, this fucking bitch or whatever, he's really degrading. I don't want to call it sexist, but
they're all complaining about how fans attack them online when you've made a career out of doing that in the first place.
They don't attack fans. They don't. For one, if you don't criticize something, you're not a fan of it. You need to criticize the thing you love. It becomes better, or you find even more meaning in it, or you find less meaning in it. That's why you criticize something, not to attack people.
Yes. You nerds do it to yourselves. Every time I see a fucking nerd act like he's a victim, I laugh. I hope that you actually are miserable watching Star Wars.
It
makes me laugh. Here's why. A, you're an idiot. All you have to do is not watch.
That's not an argument.
If you know Star Wars sucks, grow the fuck up and watch something else. You're a bitch.
Oh, I remade this argument, so I'm just gonna say,
Maybe. Second of all, if you would only just really look in the
you can never want anything better, apparently. You know, nothing, you can never want anything to get better. Once it has flaws, too fucking late. Just move on because it's bad forever.
mirror of why you're in this situation, it'd be great. George Lucas would have been fine making Star Wars if he didn't have to have the fandom act like he was goddamn the Antichrist every time he did something.
Right, blame the fans, right? Blame the fans. It's always the fans' fault.
You guys hated the prequels for the most part. You guys thought it was stupid, think the dialogue was bad, and the dialogue was a little cringe, I'll give it that. You guys shit on the dude every chance you got.
The movies were bad. I mean, dialogue was stilted. We can go into that, but it was. I'll give you a couple references. In like Anakin, just being able to destroy the Lucahulk. It's awful. You're just able to blow it up from one place, and it's not well guarded at all. And what's another thing? Jango Fett just shoots a saber dart in Attack of the Clones at the assassin. That can lead him back to just shoots any physical thing. Why doesn't Jango Fett just shoot a laser at her? There's no evidence back to him, you know? Or why doesn't the changeling that's set in the movie as a changeling change into anyone else? You know.
Yeah, I didn't like the fuck special editions either. You guys acted like he was a fucking monster. Remember the South Park episodes? That's because of you guys. All the noise you made. So South Park had to make episodes quantifying that.
South Park didn't have to make anything.
That shit. It got so bad. I'm pretty sure George Lucas felt like shit. They said, "Oh fuck this! I'm gonna spend time
That's your
with
opinion.
my family. I'm done with this shit. Here, Disney, give me billions. I'm out. Billionaire out. Fuck you." He literally flipped you guys off on the way out, and you guys haven't figured that out yet. Sure, is he a consultant? It's his baby. Of course he is. It's the least Disney could do.
He would not consult it about anything.
And they do.
You can read it. You can read it in Bob Iger's book, actually.
I'm sure he's still writing shit with Filoni. You guys act like all this shit Filoni's doing that Lucas doesn't approve of. It's funny to me. There's things he doesn't approve of. I'm pretty sure.
Well, if it doesn't matter if George Lucas approved it or not, I don't care. I care about the writing.
Homie's out here chilling with Baby Yoda, but he's all miserable going, "Look what he done to my baby." Motherfucker, you people are the reason he sold the baby.
I would like some evidence, please.
Sitting there having the audacity to go on Twitter talking all this shit about George Lucas would be ashamed of what Captain Kennedy's done to his baby.
You're right. People on Twitter made a grown man sell his company. That's how things work. Because people not connected to you at all can make you do things.
Motherfucker, you are the entire reason he sold that shit. What are you talking about? Oh, shit you guys did doing my best. All the shit done with fucking Jake Lloyd. You think people forget that crap? No, they don't. Actors hate Star Wars. A lot of them do. There's a...
I mean, how do you know that?
Reputation that fucking brand has because of you fucking weirdos. They had to deal with people like this. Got people driven with hate because of fucking geeks and gamers or anarchy. But even then, those...
You're right. People... It just hate, not criticism.
I mentioned are the new
I'm clearly being sarcastic.
form of the nerd shit that's been plaguing these nerd cultures for decades. You nerds got bullied in high school, A, for being weak, but B, because you're assholes. If you could put a videotape and follow around the Daily Nerd, most of them are dicks. They're annoying.
You don't know that. Like, do you know these people personally?
As fuck. I know, because I'm one of them. And I
Yeah, you're a dick, so that means other people are dicks. Just because, I guess.
can be very volatile over nerd shit sometimes. And I'm ashamed of myself over that. Even then, though, I never got to nearly as bad with actors. So
I'm not calling him a dick. He called himself a dick. So I'm not the mean one.
Celebrities or fucking writers like you motherfuckers do. You guys have acted like Dave Filoni went in your house, freaking stabbed one of your family members, and then walked out with like a fucking gun. Or some shit, or a family heirloom, or whatever, stole like half your college fund or some shit.
You're right. Criticizing stuff is... You're right. We don't criticize stuff. We innately hate the people. Hate everybody. We never make any arguments. That's why I've not done this whole video for 50 fucking minutes. I'm wrong, obviously.
Grow the fuck up, homie. And again, why am I saying all this? I've just about had enough of like pretending like these people aren't getting what they deserve. I think people like Anna deserve The Last Jedi. I hope you were crying in the theater, actually. I hope you cried.
You hope people cry.
Get your ass off when Luke threw the saber. In fact, I rewind that shit and I laughed my ass off at that scene. I laughed in the theater. I thought this was just so deserved. I was like, oh God, Star Wars fans finally get to be taken down a peg? Good job.
Why we... What? What did that even mean?
Johnson. I would put the
Again, I would like to have a conversation with this guy.
You fans are the reason that this is happening. I would put George... No. Worse.
Again, blaming the fans.
Put at the end and say George Lucas sends his regards. Yes, you have like the gif of Luke throwing the lightsaber go over and over. And that's how
you do know George Lucas had nothing to do with that scene, right?
Much I hate you fuckers. You deserve it. Look at yourselves in the mirrors. That's exactly why you're in this situation. Oh, Disney ruined Star Wars. No, Star Wars fans ruined Star Wars.
You're right. People not connected with the brand at all ruined a multi-billion-dollar franchise and company just by saying so, right? It's not people with agendas came in and ruined the franchise. And like you currently watching, I clearly can affect you in ways that you don't know, because I can just say things and it will happen. That's how things work, you know?
You people are an insufferable group of jackasses that no one can stand, and we're all about sick of you. That's why we're pushing back on you fucking a-holes. Haven't you gotten it by now? I laugh when Mahler or Anna or Jeremy why would you do a take? Because you people are scum. You're a...
And how... And he's... And you think you're in the... They don't attack people. You're attacking someone right now.
You're annoying.
You're an entire hypocrite.
Dude, in the real world, you fuckers would actually single-handedly bring back physical bullying. Because if...
Why? What? Criticizing something equals bullying. That's what he's saying.
Anyone has to be around this shit in real life, they're going to go mentally insane. You think I'm going off right now? I can only imagine the poor sap that's at the physically... Oh, wait, I know people personally haven't been around you fuckers. Oh, yeah. I know, Gary. I know, Jeremy. We know. Here's the thing.
What do we know? I don't know anything.
I don't feel bad for you people. I don't feel bad for Anna when she cries about all the hate she gets. Anna doesn't...
That's awful. You like it when people get You like it when people are bullied. That's basically what you said.
To herself. Do you not know that you have a reputation because of how much of an insufferable human being you are?
You're insufferable. You actually enjoy people being bullied. I hate you now. I actually hate you.
You're not a likable person.
You're not a likable person. And you know that because you called yourself an asshole. But,
Ain't a likable person. Fuck off. You people are clowns.
You fuck off. You take joy in people being bullied. You said that your fucking self.
So, at the end of the day, I want this video to be a message to nerds. What did you expect?
What? I'm a bad person because I expect things to be written well.
What did these people expect? People will never forget the Ahmad Best shit. They're never going to forget the shit with Kelly Marie Tran. You got the shit that was going on with the black actress that played Reva. I don't like her either as an actress doing it, but I didn't fucking go to Moses and go, hey girl, F off. No, I don't do that shit. I have never mentioned him.
I agree with that. If she was actually attacked because of her race, that's a bad thing. But we didn't see any of the tweets.
An actor or actress personally to ever trash them. That is absolutely uncalled for and unacceptable. But you people don't care about that. In fact, some of you will...
You don't care about... You actually admitted to liking Anna, that Star Wars girl. Being attacked. Actually, you take joy in it.
And act like it should be debunked. No, it's just Star Wars fans. It's what you guys do. Do I think all Star Wars fans do this? No. Do I think all Star Wars fans deserve this? Hell no. Do I think all my friends who are Star Wars fans deserve this? No. You think I deserve this? Hell no. But I will sacrifice any bit of happiness. By the way, I actually kind of like the Disney Star Wars shit anyway. So no problem with me to begin with.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's horrible. But
if all you fucking annoying ass fans can go off the wayside, leave.
You're right. You're just annoying. You're preventing me from liking the thing. Go away. That's what he's saying.
I'm all for fans leaving. Please, go away. We're all sick of you anyway. Go. You think I'm going to give a fuck if someone like Mahler...
You really give a fuck because you reference him a lot. If you didn't care about the guy, you wouldn't talk about him.
Star Wars, I'll throw a party for that douchebag leaving. He doesn't know shit about movies to begin with. He thinks pausing every frame of a movie means he knows movies. No, you don't, you fucking idiot. You wouldn't know how to fucking quantify the theming. You wouldn't know how to actually understand the message of the movie. You're an idiot.
Alright, it's all about the themes, not the actual shit that actually happens in the movie. It's all about your fucking themes.
You're some fucking dickhead that fucking acts like he knows movies by fucking speaking in a nice little vocabulary with your little pathetic accent, thinking you know more than everyone.
You're right. People having an accent is bad. You're bad. You, person who has an accent, you're bad.
But in reality, bro, you're a fucking novice. Everyone can tell that shit. You're a douchebag, dude. That's all you...
All two of you, you're fucking bad. You have an accent. Ugh.
Punk ass hiding his face online talking shit.
You're right, because we can't see his face. That makes him a bad person. I can't see you. That makes you a bad person. Apparently. I can't even see your face. I've never seen your face in your videos. That makes you a bad person, I guess.
The fact that people do is more terrifying to me than anything. The fact that you have following.
See, you care about this stuff. You said it's terrifying, even though you said you don't care.
Proves my point. Nerd culture is a disgusting rat disease, and at the end of the day, you guys did this to yourselves. And now you're mad at all the shit that's going on.
You're the only one that's mad. Because you can't like the thing, because people are pointing out how bad it is.
So one bit sorry for you. I don't. And it really comes to Star Wars fans, here's my message. Shit or gut the pot. At the end of the day, this is it. Either you leave, or you're just eternally a sap. You think brand loyalty is a thing? It's not.
You're a sap if you want things to become better. You hear that?
A dumbass actually believes in being loyal to a corporate brand. You're a dumbass.
We're not loyal to the brand. We're loyal to the... We want IP to become better.
Ass. And at the end of the day, hey, no one should feel sorry for your ass. Excuse me, I'm going to go watch...
You're right. Don't feel sorry for people who get hate messages. Wait, fear sorry for Moses Ingram, but don't feel sorry for Anna That Stars Girl. Apparently. That's what he says.
Power. I know that show's cheesy as hell. I watch it because it's cheesy as hell and I love Tommy. I love Joseph Sikora so much, I will watch that show just to laugh at Tommy. That show is so goofy, like dumb ass, has such dumb writing, but I love watching it because it's completely fucking stupid. I turn my brain off to watching Power. It is so dumb.
And that's okay. But if we want to talk about the flaws of something, let us talk about them.
It is so fucking unrealistic. It is such a comical view of crime.
At that point, why do you like it?
That I love it. I turn my brain off to that shit.
Okay.
Because I don't take it seriously whatsoever. Because some of the Latinas are hot as shit in it. Because I enjoy watching that too. But honestly, Tommy, the shit. So y'all excuse me, I'm going to go turn my brain off for a minute. Good luck, nerds. Have fun with your fucking issues or whatever. I don't know. Can we get like Revenge of the Nerds, but this time the bullies are actually the ones saving society? Because I feel as though we need to get back to that time where you
okay
fucking issues or whatever.
Okay, you listen to this. I want this. The four of you stay here. I want you to hear this.
I don't know. Can we get like Revenge of the Nerds, but this time the bullies are actually the ones saving society? Because I feel as though we need to get back to that time where you fuckers were back in the fucking dark ages. Back in the dark realm where all your bitchiness was kept to a minimum.
He advocates for bullying. One more time.
But honestly, Tommy, the shit. So y'all excuse me, I'm going to go turn my brain off for a minute. Good luck, nerds. Have fun with your fucking issues or whatever. I don't know. Can we get like Revenge of the Nerds, but this time the bullies are actually the ones saving society? Because I feel as though we need to get back to that time where you fuckers were back in the fucking dark ages. Back in the dark realm where all your bitchiness was kept to a minimum. Because I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers.
So bullying is only bad when the people I don't like... No, bullying is only bad when the people I like get bullied. When the people I don't like get bullied, that's perfectly well, and it should keep going on.
The problem is...
That's awful.
Magnify these little baby ag bitches, and we don't treat them like what they should be treated like. I know that I don't talk to these dudes no more, but Brian and I had agreed on one thing. Sometimes bullying is what it is. You can just toughen your little bitch asses up because you guys are...
You're right. We should just attack people online because that's a good thing.
Babies, man. You haven't dealt with no adversity.
This guy's an incredible hypocrite.
You know? You sitting here listening to Baby Back Anna going, this diary sucks, man. You must have an easy ass life if that's the biggest problem in your fucking life and you're crying.
She likes media. She wants it to be better. It's not the biggest problem in her life. Probably. I don't know her. You don't know her either. But she likes media and she wants it to be better. And it's her fucking job.
Fine about it. Anyways, bye-bye.
Oh, cancer. No.
Back at him.
Oh, okay. What's next on the agenda? I got 5 people. My head hurts.
Secret, I absolutely hate nerd.
That was just the same video. Oh, they'll play another video. Let's go to actually, my head hurts. If I can find another video that I'm interested in that I know. Rachel Ziegler is not an idiot. Let's react to that one.
I have to admit that the coverage of Rachel Zegler was pretty cringe. A lot of YouTubers who don't have any credibility, and believe me, all these people have no credibility. We're basically calling out Zegler for some of the dumbest reasons. But
you're right saying, hey, every time my movie is played, I should be paid. In every situation, it doesn't make any sense, right? That's a good thing. Every time you just watching this video, I should be paid for it.
Say Zegler has done everything in her power to completely and absolutely confirm why she's being trashed on. Rachel Zegler is an annoying 20-year-old.
Okay, I agree with this. We're gonna, you know what? Let's watch this video.
Who has no self-awareness or professionalism to understand why what she's doing is pretty fucking stupid. Now, Gen Z will defend this shit because these people do not like the idea of attacking this girl because she agrees with their stupid ideals. This is how stupid this generation really is. No, I'm sorry. This generation's fucking dumb. There's dumb kids, and then there's these fucking morons. So I just gotta say, wow.
Again, I would like more references. You know, and less swearing. That's...
You are all lost. First of all...
Right.
Where do I start? It's not anyone's job to feel bad for someone like Rachel Zegler who has done nothing but trash her own projects.
I agree. I entirely agree. She said some awful shit that, like... A good video from this guy, okay. She said some awful shit about the original work, how it was just about a bunch of small people living in a cave, you know, and they live in a house.
You're literally trashing Snow White, a movie that's a classic, because you want to promote this identity of females not needing men. I mean, this is Snow White, bitch.
I agree. We all need each other. Why is everyone like, I don't need you? The more we come together, the more progress we can make.
It's the story. It's pretty fucking simple what it is. How do you fuck that up?
I think you're a weaker person if you say, hey, I don't need anybody. Because everybody needs somebody to help them. You need help, or you just need someone to keep you honest, or something like that.
Just her overall, like, annoying, snarky demeanor over it. It's just, it's not a good vibe. She's not likable. I'm sorry, I couldn't stand being in a room with a chick like this. She's annoying. She's fucking clearly lacking any self-awareness.
I would agree with that. I unironically said, I should get paid for every time a movie had played.
Job that she's clearly just trying to trash on to make her own views and make her own point stick. And then I see comparisons from some of these morons to Han Solo, to fucking Harrison Ford. Okay, first of all, Harrison Ford is goddamn near fucking 80-something years old. I think he is. Harrison Ford don't need to give a fuck. Who cares?
I don't know much about Harrison Ford, but if I was 80, I don't think I would give a fuck. But, I hope I would. I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Harrison Ford is not unprofessional. Harrison Ford just doesn't get...
Harrison Ford, he doesn't trash people. That's what he doesn't do. Or he doesn't belittle people.
Give a damn to answer questions about Star Wars.
In a serious matter, I mean.
You ask him a question, he's going to look at you, answer it very simply, and tell you to F off. He is not on projects with Star Wars movies anymore. He is not trying to take away from the credibility of Star Wars movies. He's just saying for himself, he don't want to be doing this no more. And he doesn't. You cannot make that comparison.
Thank you for the like.
Fucking dumb. Oh, and the fact that, when he's actually put in work as Han Solo and made that character beloved. Rachel Zegler has not done one thing to make Snow White look anything but like a fucking useless Disney remake that we will all probably pan and fucking forget about, thankfully. As I disagree with all these Disney movies.
I mean, I wouldn't be thankful it's panned. I want the movie to be good.
They all fucking look stupid. Zegler has done her best to just say dumb shit, and people are just calling her out for it. Don't make it easy on yourself. Sorry, don't make it easy on these assholes, but you did. I'm sorry, the chick's unlikable. Yeah, I get, and listen, I did give some like, some credence to the fact that she's a 20-year-old, and most 20-year-olds today are fucking stupid.
I don't give people leverage for it's. I think when you reach like a certain age, then no, I don't give you any leverage anymore. You know?
Yeah, but she's like a new breed of 20-year-old. These 20-year-old chicks think that they know the world, and that they can talk shit on men. The same girls that ever been with a man a day in their lives and with a bunch of boys, but now they want to talk about men. Fuck men. You're 20. You've never been through anything a day in your life. You stupid little girl. To fucking sit there and make you hate dudes.
Why again with the attacking? I don't appreciate attacking people. I think you should just criticize what she does and not attack the person.
This much. You are getting it from other dumb chicks' opinions. Because you're so shocked at the fact that there happen to be bad people out there, happen to be men and women. Who cares? This is how stupid this generation is. God help the next fucking batch of morons. Good Lord.
Anyway, I'm gonna end this. This was a good video to end on. I think, I initially thought it would be another rant, but I agree with this guy for the most part. I don't agree with the attacking stuff, but I agree with the premise. Rachel Ziegler was off the mark incredibly. But, yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the good stuff. Everyone have a great day or great night wherever you are. And but before you go, again, I would like to have this conversation with No Faith Guy, and I would like to see a conversation between Anna, that Star Wars girl, and No Faith. I mean, he wanted to have this conversation. I would like to signal boost that. I think it'd be interesting. And I think a lot of the stuff he says about her, and maybe just off the cuff. The stuff he says toward the end, I want to believe he doesn't believe this, because you can say things off the cuff that you don't really mean. So, I would just like to know what he really thinks. You know? Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment.